Hey, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Donna from Tarot to do a quick read for you this evening. This die is going to choose the decks to make the message you need to hear. At the end, we're going to do 6 cards, Donna's Destiny, and then we'll do the all signs. If you're dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with a Taurus, if you're dealing with Gemini, yada yada. If a card repeats, I will point that out in case that's something you need to hear. If a sign repeats, I will point that out in case that's confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. There's a playlist called Random with deck reviews that I've done in it. And I think that's it. Oh, today at my benefits job, I had a weird phrase pop into my head, which feel free to Google it. I'm going to Google it after this reading because I'm curious what it means. It popped into my head, and it could just be a fancy word for ghosts, but multi-dimensional species. It came out of nowhere. It popped into my head, so I don't know what it means, but I'm going to look it up. All right, so with that said, let's roll. The die just keeps rolling and rolling. All right, so 5 is Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck. All right, so this deck, what spread are we going to do for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, folks? What spread are we going to do for you all? Resolving conflict spread. Okay. All right, so with the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, this is the, by the way, the best deck, I think, for learning, if you're learning tarot. So, all right, King of Cups, that's a Scorpio card. That's all about being mature emotionally, emotional maturity. All right, so it's a 6-card spread done with the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck. Oh, we got a couple pages in here. We got somebody snooping and somebody being emotionally immature, somebody being stubborn and blocking. Then we have the Queen of Cups on the bottom now. Start off with the King of Cups, and now we got the Queen of Cups. Interesting. All right, so what is the root of the conflict? Maybe spending too much time not acting, too little action, too much waiting and looking and analyzing and not enough acting. What you can help do to resolve the conflict, well, this is you being optimistic and being lighthearted and optimistic, but a little bit cautious too because that yellow, being willing to let things grow. What you're not understanding about their point of view, they could be somebody who spends a lot of time, see, there's all this looking. There's all this looking and watching and not acting. This one is snooping. Maybe they're, well, I hate to say it, but what you're not understanding about their point of view is that they could be a little bit on the childish side, mentally and emotionally immature. What is your role in this conflict? Now, this one shows that possibly you didn't offer the most when it comes to emotions. You may not have offered a lot of emotion, even if you think you did. Energy you should approach the other person with. This is like standing your ground. Well, it's not the 7 of Wands, but it's the 4 of Pentacles, and this is you being firm and holding tight. Holding tight boundaries. How you can move forward from the conflict. If this is how you're moving forward, I don't know what to say about this, because this is how you move forward from the conflict. Ignore them, block them, push them away. Is that how you, that doesn't make sense, does it? I mean, maybe it makes sense to you, but it doesn't make sense to me. That's not how you solve conflict, is it? Unless you don't want to deal with this person. So if that's the case, then that would make sense why you would just ignore them, block them, move on that way. And I can understand why you'd want to if it's somebody who's very mentally and emotionally immature and they spend too much time looking and spying and analyzing and not actually acting. All right, so what is the next spread we're going to do for you all? Wizard's Tarot, and it's going to be recognizing your needs. All right, so using this deck, this is one of the ones that another one that I reviewed. All right, so let's see. Are you not taking care of your own needs? Maybe you need to pay more attention to what you need and less about what other people need. Okay, the Hierophant. And the Four of Pentacles again. Okay, so there's a little bit of stubbornness, refusing to budge. Alright, so it's a 5-card spread done with the Wizard's Tarot. Ooh, okay. I think I already know what that first position is, if I remember correctly. What is something you need right now to be done with something? 10 of Swords is what you need right now to be done with something. All right. Something you can do to facilitate your needs. Focus on healing and growing. How you can get better at recognizing your needs. Well, 3 of Cups. Okay, so I'm going to get clarification on that, because how in the heck would that even... Now, this is like, you got the 7 of Pentacles clarifying the 3 of Cups. So how you can get better at recognizing your needs. I almost feel like if you don't spend enough time having fun with friends and family and just taking time out to relax and enjoy life, maybe you need to do that. Because it says something that you need to be more aware of about your needs, that you take on too much. You take on burdens of life, other people's burdens. Maybe let other people be a burden to you, but that's what you need to be aware of, is that you let yourself become burden. So that makes sense. You need to take more time to relax and have fun, and look over, like 7 of Pentacles, look over how far you've come and what's the word? Jesus. What's taking care of your soul? What's nurturing your soul? What is the word I'm looking for? That is not the word I'm looking for, but you get the basic gist of it. Oh my God, this is what happens when you do a reading at the very end of the day after working a long 10-hour day job. My apologies. So maybe I should, I don't know. I can't do it in the early morning because I'm rushing to get ready for work. So how you can better communicate your needs with others. This is just basically you making a judgment call to, like, you announcing, you coming out with it, just telling people. The Judgment card is the telling, the making an announcement, and I almost feel like it's transforming, even though it's not the Death card. It's almost like it's transforming something, rising something out of the ashes, raising the dead. I don't know. Sometimes you might need to yell or really, really get people's attention. Maybe that's it. Maybe you need to be more out with it. All right, so, oh my God, I probably shouldn't have done this evening. All right, so the King of Cups on the bottom of this one. Oh my God, that's funny. Actually, now that I think about it, so you could be dealing with somebody with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Scorpio, because the King of Cups was on the bottom of this one when we started, and now, after shuffling, it's on the bottom of this one. So King of Cups is all about maturity of emotion, emotional maturity. So if you're dealing with somebody who's not emotionally mature, that could be why this card keeps coming up. It wants you to focus on emotional maturity, either yours or somebody else's, or just if you're dealing with somebody who's not acting emotionally mature, peace out, let it, I don't want to say block them, but if you need to, for your own peace and sanity, then go ahead. All right, so we'll do one more spread. I'm going to actually cut this quick tonight because I feel like I'm not with it. I'm tired, and I don't think you deserve that. So this is the deck that it's choosing for the third spread. It's called Your Dream Will Come True. I don't even know what to say about the name of this deck, because I got it at a discount store, TJ Maxx in the United States, and I don't know where it was originally, being sold, but they, whatever's left over, the boxes that don't sell are sent to a discount store. I got it for like $7, which is like next to nothing. But you could tell by the little card inside of it, English, I don't think, is the original language that this deck was created in, so that could be why it says, your dream will come true. You mean dreams? All right, so let's see. We are doing, what's the one? Compatibility relationship spread. All right, so it is a 7-card spread. All right, so your wants in a relationship. Ace of Swords, you want truth and clarity. You want honesty. Their wants in a relationship, they want to be loving. They might want to be tied. They might, you know what? If you are dealing with a particular person in mind for this particular one, you could be dealing with somebody who's codependent, because this is their wants in a relationship. Yours is the Ace of Swords, and theirs is the Lover's card. So you all chained together, kind of like codependent on each other. Your differences, the Justice card. So I think you both have a different view of what is fair. What's fair to one of you is different from the other. Your similarities, you both like to explore. Well, okay, so Libra, with the 7 of Cups as your similarities, you all may not be realistic. The two of you may not be realistic. Okay? You're not being realistic in this relationship. Unless this is somebody you haven't started dating yet, but it says compatibility relationship spread. Emotional compatibility, I feel like you're very emotionally compatible. There's that. Physical compatibility, okay, so the emotional compatibility, you get the 10 of Pentacles. That's not an emotional card. The physical compatibility, you get the Emperor card. That would make me think that both of you want to be in control. So you may be kind of bossy to each other. You both want to be the one in control. So mental compatibility, I think mentally you actually might even be able to read each other's minds. Get the 3 of Pentacles. But my concern is where's the only cups in here is the 7 of Cups. That's like disillusionment, choices, options. So emotionally, it's like neither one of you is really, I said that you are compatible, but that's because it's a 10, and that's like the most, but it's not cups. So I don't know if you all are more focused on money and resources and practical things. Are you all more focused on practical things than the love? If this resonates, let me know. But here is waiting to see what each other is going to do. Here's both of you waiting to see what the other's going to do. And maybe that's what you all always do, is you always wait to see what the other's going to do. All right, so 6 cards, Donna's Destiny, and then we'll do the all signs and close this out. All right, so let's see. Did anything repeat? Believe it or not, I don't think anything repeated. Nothing repeated. That's interesting. All these cards and nothing really repeated, other than the King of Cups kept repeating. All right, so stop being so stubborn. New clothes. You need to open up emotionally as sideways. Pray more is upright. They let their ego ruin their life is upright. And rehab is in reverse. Okay. People are jealous of you is upright. So on the bottom. And then if you are dealing with an Aries. If you're dealing with an Aries. Look what ends up on the bottom of the deck again. There's stubborn. Stop being so it's saying, it's calling you out for being stubborn, Libra. And you can hate me if you want, but you got the 4 Pentacles twice. Didn't you get it twice? I think you did. Because it was, I think, on the bottom of the deck when we began this one, if I'm not mistaken. So it was here in the spread. It was on the bottom of this deck when we first started, and now it's on the bottom of this one as I'm getting ready to do all the sides. So, and you got, stop being so stubborn. So I'm just saying, maybe both you and the other person are. I don't know, because you got the Emperor card for physical compatibility. So the Aries is being quiet and trying to be patient. Okay, they might have some secrets. The Taurus is losing sleep over this, but at the same time, they're blocking you or ignoring you or pushing you away. The Gemini is focused on money, and they may be juggling. At the very least, they're weighing their options. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they're heartbroken, and they actually would like to have kids with you. If you are dealing with a Leo, they are walking away, and at the same time, they're going to come rushing in, mad as hell, wanting to say something. So they're walking away, and they're going to come back rushing in. All right. Virgo is focused on self-love and healing, but they want to move forward with you. All right. Libra, if you're dealing with a fellow Libra, they're holding back, and you get the King of Cups again. They got a lot of love for you, but they're holding back. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they're just focused on healing. They may have secrets. They're, at the very least, they're kind of confused right now. You're dealing with a Sagittarius. They are focusing on what went wrong, and they're all about the drama. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they actually see you as with their wish fulfillment. They have like real love to offer you. They really do love you. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they have an apology, and they're emotionally, they don't have a lot to offer. They're emotionally immature too. If you're dealing with a Pisces, they're all about the sex, and they just want to end things. All right, and this is you and whoever you're dealing with being a little bit on the stubborn side. All right, Libra, love you guys. Thank you so much. I will see you all in the next one.